Nevertheless, we had the potential of making a deal, maybe for information or something else, and I am not the chatter person. I am not the good at the talking and the dealsing. And also, you do have history.
Your
You're
grammar
actually
would
kinda curious.
be a good place to start. All right, let's get going. But first, do like a holler, I guess. I don't know, whistle at Flora. Hey, Flora, you want to tag along on this? Wouldn't mind the Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll jump out of this tree.
Woo. Anyone else we should bring along? Let's see. Looks at Naya. Nah. Boy, nah. You just gotta go through the list of like, nah, shouldn't bring him. Nope, that'll probably be Brad. Nope. Get to Lucian. Well, come along.
Yes. Absolutely. I am ready. He's struggling to get up. Okay.
I like
think I
having
heard your
brothers
grip
and sisters watching over me. What can I say?
We should let Doran and Castor know what's going on.
No,
That was
absolutely.
exactly my next move. Go let Doran and Castor know where we're going, who we're talking with, etc. Really fast though, like because we don't know how we have that much kind of play with.
Roger.
Hey, 411, here it is.
Actually, wait, no. Well, I'll make it easier. I'll just psychically link up to them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes it easier.
Doran,
You
Castor,
do that.
Naya. Those are my 3 picks.
Do you tell them before you do it?
Yeah.
Doran would just shake his head. Do not link it.
Right. Fiend.
Fiend. I asked some questions of Lucifer. Best he knows. He made.
All right. Well, stay safe. And if we go missing, you know what killed us. All right. Let's go.
Hop.
You head back to the spot, and after about a minute and a half of getting there, you start to see bubbles. Oh, you definitely.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, oh, he has like 11 HP right now.
Yeah, I think you had like 18.
I think
Because he did like one shy of downing you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually worse than the last time I met him, which is very fun.
And after about 30 seconds of these bubbles, you see that black, somehow water-defying, floppy, wide-brim stovepipe hat pop out of the water.
I know he's a fiend, but he does have a nice hat.
I stole it off of him once by accident.
Then
Okay, I
you
see how your
see
conversation started.
2 amphibian eyes pop out. Did. Why woo.
Went to do like a grandiose bow. Mr. Budge, good to see you again.
It's good to see you, boy. You look a little worse for wear.
That's what this life does to you, I guess. But you look just fine. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised.
Well, you know, that's just the way it is. Life's good out here in the wild.
Better for you than us, I guess. Do we got time in your schedule for pleasantries? Or... I don't want to bows, after all.
Pleasantry? I figured you was gonna offer apology.
Apology? For what?
You did
Did
done
steal his
kill
hat.
my child.
In my defense, you didn't tell me the child was there.
If you would have ran, I would have never needed to put him there.
If I didn't run, you would have taken my eye.
Oh, there's no way to know that.
I think I could say for certainty, given it's my eye. The ding on my helmet's something good, too.
Okay, I apologize for almost taking your eye after you ran.
And I apologize for inadvertently getting your child killed.
It's okay, he was a bastard anyway. How you been?
I've been well, Mr. Budge. Been better, but I'm doing alright. I'm getting by. How are you? How's business? Hope you got a pretty penny or whatever you're doing for all the information you got.
Well, you know that's the thing. Things done got interesting all of a sudden.
Interesting for you or interesting for your clientele? Or both?
Well, I guess that depends. Everyone's got the plans and the irons in the fire. But for me, good show on the horizon.
Yeah, I've been getting feelings of that myself. All of us have. Can I ask, just real quick, is this point of the river your domain? Your house? Or is this just something you're passing through? Just wondering.
What do you think the answer is, boy?
Well, given that apparently Victor gave you a very, very nice tribute of fish eyes, I'm assuming that's yours. Or at the
No,
very least, you're renting it.
I'm just a barge man.
What does a bargeman even mean?
He's a man that operates a barge.
Very simple. I help people get from one location to another.
Hmm.
A bargeman knows threats in the water, right? A good one, at least.
Oh yeah.
I assume this bargeman is well aware of the threat in the middle of the lake.
I suppose you could call him a threat. More like a lazy bones.
Lazy bones? Maybe you're just a workaholic. Anytime I
Just-
see you, I feel like it's always on business.
Well, you never know. There's always opportunities. Make a little extra on the side.
But it's good to have a stash. Fair enough, fair enough. It's been, what, some years since I've seen you?
Been a long time. You ain't grown much.
Ouch. That cuts me deep. Cuts me real deep.
That being said, like I told your brothers here, I am real sorry about your other brother's past.
Brothers?
Hmm.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Barge. I believe your bastard tadpole child was taken on my well before I lost countless many.
You'll be mighty right in assuming that.
Don't tell me my other eye's got something in it.
No, nothing so sinister. But well, y'all ain't so different like I think you is. What's that old saying? Men are few of days and many trouble.
Ain't that the truth?
Victor's mauling.
Richard's like, he's plagiarizing, he's
Fine! I am the cool one! I do love that Mr. Barge's thing of just kind of hearing everything. Even if there's no way he can fucking hear us.
How did you exactly come about that information?
Could see it all over your map. Weighs heavy on you.
I guess I better put up a better act if it's that obvious.
Oh, it won't do you much good. Been at this for a long time.
How long?
Well, that's some mighty fine information, kind of, about what you offer.
Nothing.
Are we going to business now?
Everything's in exchange.
Yeah.
I just don't be giving stuff out for free.
That's fair. Well, I appreciate you exchanging courtesies for safe passage, as I was informed earlier. Now, is that safe passage from you or safe passage from everything in the water?
Like I said, on my good name, it will be so.
What exactly was the deal going to be before we came here? Like, do
You
we actually
said
say
it.
what it was? I mean, I know the deal with Victor that came to fruition, but what was Bradford's deal going to be? I don't want to screw you here.
To potentially trade information
Yeah.
or something for information.
Yeah, it was kept kind of vague, of just like maybe something physical, maybe just information, just because he seems to know something. He seems to know more about our future than we do, and he doesn't think it's good. So it's like maybe he could provide information on that specifically. Maybe we can get a cool rock out of it that might be shaped like a toad and named Stone. No, it's mostly just he seems ominous. He's only fiend that I would think is maybe trustworthy in a deal. Maybe not trustworthy, but you know.
They will abide the contract.
Yeah, fair enough. It won't be 100% screwing us over. Just maybe like 60.
Well, then, for the sake of exchanges, let's get into it. Let me ask first, Mr. Barge. Being of your caliber, don't suppose you use weapons at all. I know that tongue definitely counts as a weapon in of itself.
Well, that's the thing, son. I never really had a taste for violence. Don't suit me.
Shot like that on my eye, you could have fooled me. Then these won't be of interest to you. And I pull out some of the fool's knives in like a appropriately grandiose manner, as if the fool was using them.
You just hear him whistle, still having his mouth underwater. Mighty fine. Looks accusing.
These are
Call
one of a
correctly?
kind, Mr. Barge. In fact, I don't think you'll be able to get your hands on these ever again. If things worked out the way they should have.
Is that so?
Or if fashion's, well, what am I saying? I know fashion's definitely up your alley. Pull out the fool's hat. I don't know if this looks any better on you than your stovepipe hat, but I don't know. Make a put on top of it. Layer it up.
Where it's every other Tuesday. Try to fling out.
He just looks at it.
It has like bells and stuff on it, right? So I'm just gonna like
Jingle it around.
That is mighty fine and certainly does please. I like the way it jingles. However, this hat was a gift from a friend a long time ago.
Is that so? Well then, Mr. Barge, Quintus just gotta go in closer to the water and just, I don't know, put it in the water and just start floating at him. I hope it floats. I assume it floats.
It floats over to him, and you see a trail of little bubbles leading it over towards him.
Then I hope this is similar.
Oh, you're trying to tug on my heart.
I'm just trying to make friends, Mr. Barge. Off a human thing for me to do.
Until it's time to kill me. That's the real human.
Can't deny you on that, I'm afraid. It's just our natures.
Fine. Let's get into it. What did the heir of Augustine done?
Ah, so we're trading information.
That's
Question
the
for-
only thing that's of value.
Oh, I thought the knives were pretty good, but fair enough. The heir of Augustine wanted one of ours. To be perfectly honest, I thought you might have helped get him to that point. Well, at least point the right direction.
You think I would do something?
I don't know how discriminatory you are or aren't with your clientele, Mr. Barge.
Well, I could never confirm or deny thing. Gotta keep clients' business private.
Right. Confidentiality.
That's good to see.
Just like, well, everything, I assume. Everything you do.
Wouldn't be trusted with secrets if I done passed.
Fair point.
Which one of yours does it? Why?
To be perfectly honest with you, Mr. Barge, I don't think we can give a full answer on why. He was looking for one of our captains. Said he wanted them to finish some unfinished business. And we can only make theories as to what that is. So,
Business. Which one did he want?
I'll tell you eventually, but let's make a game of it. Which one do you think? You know who's in our compound?
I see some, but I don't see all. Things evade me.
Alright, fair enough. You wanted the
I think-
Strix Blade.
A Strix blade, you said. I was gonna guess the hobgoblin.
Well, I guess the good thing you didn't play the game then.
Kind of makes me why he's all holed up in there. Guess that trial didn't go the way you wanted it to, did it?
Well, he's
If
not
I'm
dead.
picking up on how this is supposed to work, you were supposed to get him to pay you to tell him that.
We are getting paid back, Gregor. We just haven't asked our questions yet.
He nods. I'm fair. Return what was given. Wouldn't be offering contracts if I was done didn't tell you and hold up my end of the bar. Unfinished business with Lord of the Six.
I
You
put
see-
money on it being related to the thing that got him the title.
You see, like, the little film go over his eyes for a second as they open back up. Ah, that's very good. And, what do you think they got going on over there? He points to the massive hole in the ground.
They go all the way over there.
Mm-hmm.
We have no clue. Like,
We
what?
don't have a goddamn.
Us as characters don't know who's there, what's there.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
So,
We know there's kind of dead stuff around this hole for some reason.
to be perfectly honest with you, Mr. Barge, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, that's unfortunate. Curious myself. Wondered if something done crawled out of the deep end. reaches Earth.
All right. That's 2 questions, 2 answers, and a half. But I don't really count that.
That is quite true. And we are getting short on time. I do have one more thing to add.
That's it. 3 is a good number.
Is it true what they say? Did he actually do it? Did your Captain Riker actually take down the on his own?
Take down what? What do you say? Son of old?
Did he take down the Type 6 on his own?
Oh, Type 6 on his
6 on
own.
his
Okay,
own.
I totally missed that.
Yeah, the big Mamba Jamba.
By my own declaration in that trial, Mr. Barge? Technically, no. But he did beat the Avatar on his own.
Ah, see. So that's why I couldn't see him.
Yeah, I got some rival interference.
It's a little bit murky in the water. Someplace I don't even dare poke my eye. Very good. Now what can I do?
Quint is going to turn back to his brothers and sister. Out of game, what do we ask, Mr. Barge? We have 3 questions. 3.5, but again, that doesn't count. You can't ask
Yeah,
half a question.
Mr.
Well, I guess
Barge,
you literally can ask half a question. You literally ask only the front half or the back half, which makes it incomprehensible. Yeah, 3. What we got?
he's a fiend. He can figure it out. He doesn't seem to know what's going on with that hole, so asking him about that doesn't seem to be smart.
I mean, 10 counted. We don't know that there's a hole there.
Yeah. Okay, to clarify what I mean, he doesn't know what's going on over here. So asking about that is pointless-ish. Could I ask him about this
Asking
thing?
him
See if he
asking
knows
him
what-
about
Hmm.
Renvark's score with Maven wouldn't be a good one because he asked us
Yeah, I was gonna say
about
he
that.
doesn't. He doesn't know what it is.
Yeah. Try not to ask questions that end up getting us screwed.
He did say he thinks he has a good idea.
I
Okay.
guess that's true.
To
So
ask
we could
about.
ask what his idea is.
We can ask about Leona.
That's a fun one.
We could ask about the island, although that's not really.
Mm.
This is
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
this is a big one that I don't even know that he would answer, but we could ask him why Lucifer isn't enslaved like the other archfiends.
Does he even know?
About the other fiends.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
that
he's
seems
not an
above-
archfiend. He's just a fiend.
Yeah.
above his pay grade. Although we could find out if it's above his pay grade.
That is also good information.
We could make that a little more general, maybe narrow it down by starting with like, what does he know about them, or like, what does he know about like the fall of would it be mankind or just Sycusia?
Well, we're still here, so not mankind yet.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What?
We actually don't know how old he is. He could
Would he have been
relatively new.
around for the fall of Sycusia?
Yeah, that's what I thought about. Like, he could have
could
been around
ask
that time. He
them-
could be around well before that. He could be around like the past 30 years for all we know.
We could ask him if he knows how the others were enslaved, because the AI wouldn't answer that.
I feel like he doesn't know that, but he might be a lead towards finding out the information. To the point where I would make that part into the question of if you don't know, if you can't give us an answer,
Yeah,
you
does it, have
point us in the
to,
right direction.
does it have to be a specific question, or can it be a tell us what you know about?
No, that's plenty reasonable.
Yeah, we're forthcoming of our end. In fairness, we didn't know everything about ours, and it's like,
Yeah, no, you were forthcoming. He appreciates your candor.
My man. My man.
My frog.
I do
Toad.
like the
Don't call him a
idea
frog.
of using one of the three to get his idea about what's going on with Renvark and Maven.
I'm game for that. Okay, so we'll lock that in as one. We still have 2 left. Or do we want to lead with the first one and then see if that kicks up any other questions?
That's not a bad idea, actually. Can we also ask him, like, in that same question, like, how do I phrase this? Like, the validity of his information on that? Like, is it just a hunch he has, or has he been, like, looking around and actually has, like, you know what, this makes sense based on the information I found?
Yeah,
Yeah.
is it a hunch or is it an educated guess?
Cite your sources.
Yeah,
Cite
cite
your
your
sources.
thank you.
Bibliography.
Wikipedia doesn't count.
Barge's bibliography. I don't know, Wikipedia does exist, but we left him back in Sycusia.
Ah, shit, you're right.
Okay, we'll lead with that then. I think
Okay.
I speak for all of us, Mr. Barge. We are curious about your idea of what's happening between our captain and the heir of Augustine. And, why you think that. Is it a hunch? Or, I'm not asking you to name names. Gotta keep confidentiality. But is it more than a hunch?
I'm glad you understand how these transactions go.
You taught me well. And suddenly.
He's making a mistake.
You know,
No.
that done thing out there, all stomping around and always looking for a fight. The mean one, ain't he?
Throw a thumb in this direction. The one there.
No, the big one. You know, the one that goes by many names from many places, killed many a strong man and woman. A lot of people call him the bane of fools and heroes alike.
Bane of Fools in the Heroes Alliance?
Bane
Fool-
of
fool
fools
again.
and heroes alike.
Oh, Bane. Oh, okay, I know. Okay, right. He's talking about our founder. Or one of them.
Now, let me ask you this as a sort of way of answering the question. Who's the only one that done stood up to him and landed a clean blow? Would I be old Captain Maven? I wouldn't.
Okay. So the stories go. And very valid stories.
Now, I don't doubt the valor, courage, of your captain. Your captain, he is. However, I think if anyone is capable of outperforming him, I think the heir of Augustine, and well, even his general for that fact, probably gonna be up on that list. Do you agree?
Given what we've seen of him, absolutely.
So the curious thing is then why does he want him to finish that fight? He could just do it himself, unless he can. He just sort of leans and lets his hat flop forward. You see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
There's certain laws and mandates, ways of the world that can't be broken no matter what power you think you have. It's the way it is. But if you need something to happen, there's always loopholes around. So it seems to reason that legendary swordsman who's only been harmed by one man, and some might even say bested, and I would be hard to disagree. Seems they might want to finish that. See how it goes. See if they can solve that problem. He just looks back and forth. That makes sense to you. Made it clear.
And whose hunches are you following for this? People
That's
like
just simple logic, boy.
us?
See him flying all over the country looking for someone. Must be Captain Maven he's searching for, and must mean there's something hard to find about the man himself. If not, he'd just come right here right now and scoop him up, and I don't see that happen. So that must mean a couple things. It mean it has to be willing. It must mean it has to be, well, someone like y'all. So he needs him killed, and it means that creature, that last hero, if you will, needs to be felled. Seems like they got their eye on Captain Maven to do it.
Hmm.
Now let me answer a question that you didn't ask.
Awfully generous. We appreciate it. As long as it don't come with an extra price.
No. Rituals and magic, incantations, and all the like, or whatever you want to call it, however you deem it. They all have workarounds. They all have natures to them. Ways they must be. Start eroding certain parts of it and undo and twist here, and eventually it all comes free.
So it takes a wrench to throw into things to break it apart, okay? Or maybe a fine touch. Either one.
Right, and once you get that knot loose enough and things come a little wiggled and get a little older, gets a little bit easier. Just anyone could come along, set the boat to sea.
Anyone, huh?
As long as you got the watchman on the dock out the way, shouldn't be too hard a thing. Now then, you got more questions for me because I got little time.
At a game, that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It almost makes it. This is my interpretation. Feel free to disagree. It almost makes it sound like the fiend that Maven beat is weaker now, to the point where, in theory, someone that's not Maven could finish him off, so long as they fulfill the criteria of being willing and being human or mortal. Which, Renvar probably isn't human, or he's utterly human. Take your pick. And the Tick-Belong absolutely is not human, so neither of them can kill the fiend.
So they just need someone who's competent, and Maven's already proven his competency before.
Right. But if anyone can do it now, soon enough, well, Leona's still human, I think. And she is probably the next best bet. But it's a
From
question of how long
Maven's
till they
own
realize-
words, Leona was like the only one that, with training and stuff, could probably best him.
Yeah. So it's a question of how long until they realize that the fiend isn't at full power anymore. I'm not saying we should ask that, though. I don't even know if Mr. Barge would know that.
And is the fiend dying going to loosen things up for the other powers? Like the archfiends?
Who knows? Regardless, I don't think that's information we get from him, so there's no point in asking. What other questions do you want to ask him? Or two. We can talk about the fall of Sycusia in correlation to the enslavement or unenslavement, depending on how the events turned out, of the Archfiends.
there a way to, like... I don't know, that wouldn't really be a question. I was thinking, like, some way to, like, get more ongoing information brokering capabilities between
I was
us
thinking
as
that
opposed
too,
to-
actually.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad we're on the same page on that. Because, like, coming across them randomly is one thing. Be
I
able to call
did
them up.
that in the Thursday game for the fool. Remember, and he gave the card.
Yeah. And they give it
Here's an
to
idea.
someone else.
For one, this got started because Garf/Bradford was curious about what he was teasing about in our near future.
Yes.
You could just ask what he knows about that, or what he can share, or etc.
Right.
I think that's fair.
Or either what he can... Do we want to ask what he could tell us, or what is
What
he
does he
able
know?
to provide? Or, yeah, what does he know of it? Or, like, could he provide something to help us hedge it in our bets more?
We trade information for information.
Fair enough. Then, yeah, just what they know.
Mhm.
Because what they
My
know
brothers
maybe
were
just
telling me
sort of-
that a man of your capabilities has some insights into what's lying in wait for us in particular. Gesturing at him and people present. Can you give us some insights, or I'm not saying commit some sort of heretical prophecy, but your educated guesses will be appreciated. If
Well,
you
let
got
me
'em.
do you a kindness real quick. Do you want to know what's in store for you? Store for everyone.